Oh, I've been looking forward to this one. I have been looking forward to this one. Yes, sir.
Like last time, things went awful for Johnny. This time, it went terrible. He even got humiliated in court. I mean, it was really bad from the start. And just to start things off, I'm going to run through the whole trial so you guys kind of get a picture of how things were, even though you guys weren't there. So there was a few people there. There wasn't that many people this time. But Johnny at 3:59, Johnny's lawyer came in. So right on time.
So if you don't know, Johnny Somali is currently facing trial in Korea. He has done quite a bit. From harassing shop owners by throwing noodles at the door, and apparently he videotaped himself walking through Korea with a dead fish in his shorts. He did a lot. He kissed up on a sexual assault statue. Man, deep fakes. You name it, he's pretty much getting charged for it right now. And there's more coming from what I understand. He also threatened a judge's family and a judge. He's going through the ringer.
Then
also, as a quick update, supposedly he's not staying with his friend anymore, and apparently the court may or may not know that he's no longer at the address that is on file. So there's a good chance he's going to be charged with that as well.
At 4, a woman walked in who apparently was a witness. We didn't know of her. We hadn't seen her. We were assuming that Bong Bong was going to...
So not only did this guy videotape everything he did, he has an eyewitness. They have an eyewitness now.
Today, but apparently not. Then at...
Sorry, this is a Tuesday, by the way. Check him out.
Hank walked in. And that also confirmed that Hank is still associated with Johnny. Then,
so Hank is his name. Hank is the guy that he was staying with. Mommy and Daddy were paying the bills, but I think Hank got cut off.
4:05, so this is 5 minutes after his trial started. Johnny was still not there. So Hank, he starts panicking and talking to the lawyer, and they don't know where Johnny is. So then Hank has to run out of the courtroom and I guess call Johnny and figure out where this guy is. So, moving on with my notes here, let's see, 1 second. Then we have at 4:07, Johnny then walks in, this time respectfully, in a fitting suit. It seems like Johnny realized how bad things were and finally took the cue, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna lock in, because...
Well, you have to keep in mind that he probably hasn't had alcohol, and he hasn't been around social media, because he's been completely cut off. So with these antics out of the way, there's a good chance that he's finally realizing that he's in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. He'll probably serve time. Won't be as much time as I'd like to see, or a lot of people would like to see, but he'll probably serve time.
Clearly, things are not going well for him. So then... everyone sits down, or everyone stands up, judge walks in, everyone sits down. Okay, court starts. So then at 4:12, Johnny then confirms that he is still a quote-unquote student and that he still actually lives at Hank's house.
Student.
So that's interesting because Hank is going on to say...
That means he lied. He lied to the court.
Say, oh, Johnny does not live with me. I do not help Johnny anymore. I'm not associated with him anymore. Apparently, that's not true. So... Then we have the 8 charges that he's currently facing. Right. I have Gabe with me
so
here.
So either Hank lied or Johnny lied. I certainly hope Hank lied, because if Johnny lied, then that's bad.
Been helping me translate and also find...
I think that's actually another law. What happens if you lie in court? Perjury can lead to serious legal consequences. Dude is cooking himself more and more.
All the location and everything, and so on. So shout out to this man for being here. But essentially, so there's the first charges they talked about were it was the business obstruction charges. And they were related to the buses,
yes,
correct?
This is the new charge that they announced today. So this is the one that we didn't know for sure, but I predicted was going to be the bus incident on the 27th.
So that was was it 7011 bus, or was it 7013A?
It was 7011 and 7013A.
Okay, and then you had another bus 20. Oh.
Okay, so on the bus, it is reported that he disrupted passengers by playing loud North Korean songs. When confronted by citizens, he responded with racist remarks and demanded they speak to him in English. These actions led to him being ejected from the bus. Oof.
Oh, so it was a 2024 incident. That's why it was bus 2024. Okay.
Yeah, you realize this man has been there since 2024? He's been there for almost... how long has he been stuck? How long has Johnny Somali been stuck in court proceedings? I think he's been there for over a year now. He's been there for over a year, or either that or almost a year. Either over or almost.
Okay. This is something that happened in 2024.
Okay. This all happened last year. Keep this in mind.
That's also why they're adding it to this case, among many reasons, is because it was all around the same time. So they consider this a crime spree.
Okay. And so the first two disturbances, so the first bus, that was for playing NK propaganda on the bus. And then the second one was for just text-to-speech donations and just, disturbing the peace on the bus. So
noises and
loud
refusing
noises.
to turn it down.
Yes.
Causing a disturbance, and also the live streaming. That in itself they consider to be a disturbance. That, making other people feel uncomfortable if you have your camera. Like, it wasn't this day, it was that day. It's still, that's a guilty plea.
Okay, so yeah, then he pled guilty for all the obstruction charges. So all 4 obstruction
So he
of
pled
charges,
guilty?
He pled guilty for.
Right.
Then, so because of that plea, then the witness got up and left because they no longer needed her to testify against him, because we're assuming that the witness was one of the workers at Lotte World who witnessed him, disrupt and stop the ride and do all the stuff he did there.
Jesus.
Yeah, when she turned around, I recognized her from the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100%. I recognized her from the video.
Okay, so then you had the whole deepfake charges. So the lawyer.
Here we go. These are hefty.
Johnny was intoxicated. So they used him being intoxicated as an excuse for why he...
Bro, why is it that these fucking people, especially if they've got terrible character, it's always because they're intoxicated? It's bullshit. There was recently a controversy with a streamer that got intoxicated and started harassing women. It had, oh, God, what is his name? Ludwig involved.
Those.
Just because you're drunk don't give you the right to do stupid shit.
Their number one argument is that, and this was his lawyer finally making an argument, which they've been asking him to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what you're supposed to do in court.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying, oh, I gave you the evidence, or oh, I'll tell you later. But finally they got him to make an argument, and his number one argument was he did not produce the deepfakes, even though I think he probably did. Mm-hmm. Right? He did not produce the deepfakes. All he did was to distribute them. So you admit to distributing them.
Right. Okay.
Idiot.
So that's essentially
what an idiot.
Yeah. He is insisting on a not guilty plea. So it looks like his lawyer or somebody was able to convince him that the Lotte World charge was a lost cause. Mm-hmm. And so that's what Johnny gave.
Interesting.
Guilty plea, changing the plea from not guilty to guilty for Lotte World.
Yeah.
But insisting on not guilty for the deepfakes.
Okay. And then that's when a new dialogue started, because that's when the prosecution wanted to bring in witnesses for the deepfakes.
Oh,
and Johnny's
damn.
lawyer did not want witnesses involved at all.
Right.
So then what
not.
happened after they
It's not like you need them, just pull the videos. Just pull the videos, dude. He recorded the whole thing. He live streamed it. Just pull the videos. Just subpoena the videos from TikTok.
You want witnesses. What did the judge say, and how was the reaction of the court then?
This was interesting. Since he got overruled when he tried to block the witnesses.
Yeah.
They do not want Bongbong to testify. They don't want Yongman. They don't want either of them. It's on the case, and all that they'll set it. And for this, they set 15 minutes for the defense for the.
Oh, wow. Okay, so is it Johnny's lawyer that's grilling Bongbong, or the prosecution that's grilling Bongbong?
It'll be first the prosecution for 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
then next is Johnny's lawyer for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then the judge might ask some questions as well.
And that, okay. And
Bro,
then,
I'll bet sitting on that stand for for 30 minutes like that. I bet that is just grueling, dude. I
Then
bet
you have
that's probably like the longest 30 minutes of his life.
Other witness as well, so it'll be times 2 essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. And in business, the plea is guilty for 6 charges.
Okay.
6 charges.
And so overall, how was Johnny's lawyer?
Flustered, definitely out of his depth. I kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I know he was pressured by Hank's family to be a part of this case, and I think he's trying to do his best to balance between Johnny and normalcy.
I think this is not looking good for that lawyer.
You know, saying,
because you have to keep in mind that like most lawyers won't even take a case like this because it's gonna fuck them real hard. It's gonna be on their record for the rest of their career. Like it's gonna be rough.
Actual normal procedure, and insist on this not guilty plea.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's just, it's thinking. Like,
Even good lawyers that could probably get him out won't, in the off chance that they have witnesses and, I mean, obviously all the video footage that they have.
About it, the
is
crazier
so
it is.
condemning.
But
Yeah.
that's what we just witnessed.
You have to be a
Wow.
damn good
This
lawyer.
lawyer using Johnny's argument,
Yeah.
saying basically,
Interesting.
I didn't make it, so I'm not guilty. Even though, again, I think he did.
And also, like, the whole charge is for the distribution. So they're like, oh, we didn't make it. I did distribute it, though. But I was drunk. That's essentially what we're seeing
Yeah.
unfold.
Which,
Yes.
you know, works out
Judge
so well in
reacting.
the court of law.
Interview time with them.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Cross-examination.
Wow. Okay. If you were going to give a prediction of, like, how the prosecution was and, like, in previous cases you've seen.
Because of Johnny's insistence,
Yeah.
and because of his insincerity.
Hopefully they'd throw the book at this guy. Please throw the book at him. Give him the maximum.
Yeah. And now, I mean, finally, he's locked in, but it also seems like it's kind of too late to
Yeah.
start acting like he's actually sorry.
Again, I mean, there was probably a lot of alcohol in his systems these prior times and a lot of, clout that he was trying to gain from this, but I think he's finally realized now that he's banned on every social media fucking platform that maybe he's in a lot of trouble.
He didn't actually act like he was sorry today. He was just being respectful. He was being a normal person today, from what I saw.
I bet.
And that's really it. Yeah, the bar is really set low. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's.
Shit, if I was
all
him, I'd be
for
scared.
now.
I'd be getting
I'll be
scared
making
right
a
about
full
now,
video
dude.
soon. What would you say?
Hank was
But
fine.
then again, I would never
Yeah,
put
it was
myself
fine.
in this position.
Yeah.
So
Lawyer, just feel bad for
that's what happens when you're an idiot.